We're here at Fruit Haven 3 looking at what's going to be lot 11, 1.5 hectare lot. Right now I'm looking east at the path, P1 or point 1 on that survey map, and now we're looking kind of up the hill a little bit. You could see, maybe you could see, it's not a very steep hill, it's actually kind of nice. You could build and plant on this, it's really great. And Michael's standing right on what would be the lot boundary right here, the northern lot boundary. And now I'm looking west. Continuing west along the path, there's actually some pretty nice terrain here. Now there are some steep spots further south in the property, but this area over here is pretty cool. So everything to the left of this path is going to be lot 11. Everything to the right is lot 6, which is already on the map. There's actually a little steep hill that goes right down to the stream here. Alright, we walked about 60 meters to the east, looking to the east. I'm sorry, to the west. We're looking to the west right now. To the right is north. Now we're looking south. We got to a slightly steeper section. There's just a little hill right here. Past this is pretty nice. You can see a clearing through the trees. It gets nice and pasturey up there. So we're probably getting about to the point where we're going to cut left and cut across maybe 80 or 100 meters. We're just going to take some GPS points to eventually make the map. Here the secondary forest is clearing out a bit. There's some nice pasture. So this lot so far has a really nice area, some really nice areas along this path for planting and building and things like that. Okay, looking east right now, we walked about 100 meters this way, and we get this post right here. Now we're going to take a left or a south. We're going to walk about 150 meters that way. It goes up a hill a little bit, and that's going to be our 15,000 square meters or 1.5 hectares, everything in here for lot 11. Alright, so here we walked just a little bit south of that point there. We're at the top of the hill here. It's kind of a nice flat area on the top of the hill. It's pretty cool. Not a very high hill, as you can see. That's the bottom right down there. Through the forest you could possibly see a little piece of yellow tape. We're going to head down there and then go up to the top of the next hill. Now that's the steep part. It gets pretty steep over there. But here is pretty reasonable and nice. We are continuing north. Nice area here. This is all secondary forest that we're walking through. It's all cow pasture about 10 years ago. So it's pretty ideal for planting. It's just a lot of little tiny trees and brush to take down. There are a few big trees up there that you're going to want to keep. But the soil around here is pretty nice. A lot of organic material. And the terrain's still pretty nice. Alright, we're in a pretty dense area, so you can't see much, but there's a lot of ferns. It's pretty dense secondary growth here, mostly brush. Kind of flattish area on top of the hill. And to the right here, or to the south. I'm sorry, yeah, to the south. It actually just kind of goes straight down to the stream that's down there. It's a medium-sized stream. So this is basically here, or right down to the stream is probably going to be the south. Let me think for a second. Southwest corner of lot 11, and then it's just going to go that way up to the path. So we've walked around a good portion of the perimeter of this property. We're not going to walk down here today because it's pretty rough to walk. So this was basically lot 11. It's pretty good. We're going to make a map of it soon and try to put a proper survey map on the website for anyone who's interested in buying this 1.5 hectare beautiful property on Fruit Haven 3, which is about 10 or 15 minute walk from the community area with the internet, electric, running water, and all that. Alright, now we're just kind of walking through the middle of lot 11, trying to get back to the path so we can look at lot 12 a little bit. And yeah, there's a nice big copal tree here. Very, very tall copal tree. Wow. Let's get another view of this all the way to the top. Yeah, you can kind of see up there some leaves from the way. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep walking. Okay, now we're heading in the east direction. We're just about to leave lot 11 of Fruit Haven 3. We just got to the path here. It's on the map. Whew. Nice long walk, and soon we're going to head over there, check out lot 12, see how it is on the other side of the stream. So everything over here is lot 11. Pretty nice. Okay, so now we're at this little stream. Everything to the right of us through the woods here is actually lot 12. Everything to the left is lot 2, which is already on the map. So lot 12, which is going to be for sale, Everything, when they checked it out, everything at the top of the hill, you see up there is the top of the hill. Everything at the top of the hill, there's a lot of really nice flat areas. Kind of like we walked through lot 11 is kind of like that. We may have a chance and enough video space. Check it out there. The only problem is the access. There's this one little hill right here, which is really stupid, right? We don't want anyone to have to go up this every time they go to the lot. So we're going to try to find a solution within the next couple weeks, which will probably just involve making a stream crossing here and going kind of along this stream side here to arrive there. So it won't be very steep. Otherwise, this would not be an ideal access solution for lot 12. So lot 11 is pretty easily accessible. We have to find a solution for lot 12. Alright, we're kind of getting inside lot 12 survey area right now. If you kind of look directly that direction, is towards the south, GPS point 16 on the FH3 map. And so everything to the right here is probably going to be lot 12. We're looking at a significant downhill section right here because that goes down to the stream. But the terrain here is still pretty nice. We're walking on it. You can see it's not that steep around here. We're going to go a little bit deeper inside and see how it looks. It's like a big palm tree fell down over there. So yeah, we're walking through here. This will be the eastern boundary of lot 12, roughly. Everything's going to change a few meters when we actually do the GPS surveying, but looks pretty good. Kind of jungly. All secondary forest. Most of this used to be cow pasture, but some of it was primary forest, but they cut down a lot of the big trees for lumber. There are still a few remaining, but there's a lot of nice secondary forest and brushy areas with short, small trees, like right here, that you can do secondary forest displacement and plant your fruit trees. Alright, now we've kind of reached the south side. It just kind of goes straight downhill here to the stream. That's the Fruit Haven 3 southern property boundary down there. Over here is GPS point 16 on the map, probably like, 50 to 100 meters that way. Ish. So we're kind of inside lot 2. We're on the lot 12, sorry. We're on the very southern side. So obviously this ravine is going to be the boundary, as is the Fruit Haven 3 property boundary. Over there, the terrain is pretty nice. So we'll get back to you on that access solution, try to find a good way to access this lot. And more details on lot 11 and 12 in the future. Stay tuned on the group land buy page at fruithavenecovillage.com.